Greetings and welcome, dear audience. This is Esther Mala, your firstly and successful global educator, SDG, ESG, and technology enthusiast from Malaysia. Dear respected precious audience, esteemed academician, and uh, the dedicated team of project of Elegant Empire Education welcomes you to our first professional masterclass for this year with a very prominent personality, Assistant Professor Dr. Nasir Qureshi from Rajiv Gandhi Engineering and Research College, Chandrapur, India. And she's also a mentor and project leader of Elegant Empire Education. Join our exclusive masterclass today on STEAM and featuring latest technologies and management skills designed for university students, college learners, and working professionals. Led by distinguished academicians and industry experts. This program explores cutting edge innovations in management, science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics, gaining insights into AI, robotics, data science, IoT, and more, while understanding their real world applications. This masterclass aims to enhance knowledge, foster innovation, and create awareness of rapidly changing, evolving technological landscape. Stay ahead in your field by equipping yourself with essential skills and future ready expertise, empower your learning, elevate your career. Yeah, today Dr. Anjum's topic is about cybersecurity awareness and digital literacy for youth. Welcome, Dr. Anjum. The stage is yours.
Thank you so much, Dr. Esther. It's really an honor being here, and especially for the first masterclass of 2025. And today I have something to share, and that is cybersecurity awareness and digital literacy for youth. Because sometimes people feel about digital literacy that they know how to handle a mobile phone or laptop, that's enough, but the digital literacy is much beyond that. And once you get connected to the internet, there are cyber security threats that start creeping in. So let me start with my presentation. Can I start with my presentation?
Shall I add it?
Yeah, thank you so much. Yes, my topic cybersecurity awareness and digital literacy for youth. Now, I have selected specially for youth because we know that youth they are the future of the nation and the youngsters, those who are using the digital devices, whether it be mobile or laptops or computers, tablets, they're using it quite often. And uh, especially when we talk about digital literacy, let me tell you, it is not just handling a mobile or a laptop, but it is much beyond that. We will try to know, like first, what is digital literacy, and then we will delve into the cyber security, because we know that digital literacy is when we are using all the digital devices in very simple terms, I can say it is using your mobile, different application on your mobile, so using different applications on your laptop. But once you get connected to the internet, why do you require the information about cybersecurity? That will be saying to it. Okay, so let's start with digital literacy. So here on the screen you can see a definition. Even there are other definitions. Well, they are nearly the same. It is a definition given by American Library Association, which says that digital literacy is an ability to use information and communication technologies to find, evaluate, create, and communicate information requiring both cognitive and technical skills. Yes, it is not just accessing some um, images or audio or video on your phone, but it is where we are finding the information, we are evaluating the information, we are creating new information, and we are sending it to others. So, this is all what we'll be discussing. Then the types of digital literacy, if we say, first is finding. Finding means you just take your mobile, you go to some browser or some search engine or Google Chrome. Most of the times we use Google Chrome. So you type a topic into it. Like if I want to search about cybersecurity, I type cybersecurity, and there are a number of links which will open up. Some of them can be some blogs or some research papers or some videos that open up, and we can find information regarding any topic or any area that you would like to search for. Then evaluate. This is very, very important, determining the validity of information. Because once you type a topic into the Google Chrome or any other browser that you're using, there will be number of links that open up. But you have to be very careful whether the information that you're receiving is authentic. On social media apps like the WhatsApp, you receive so many messages, and it is up to you how you see to that message, how much you are able to evaluate that message. And this is where the cybersecurity awareness comes in. um, uh, so you need to evaluate, and before using that information or before passing on that information to other, you should be knowing whether it is true, whether it is authentic, how useful it is. And if you just forward it without evaluating, without knowing about it, what will be the consequences? So this is all very, very important. Then the next thing is creating. You should be able to create some information also. Like if you're interested, you can make you can write a blog on something. Or nowadays, vlogging or making reels, that is very much popular among the youngsters. So yes, you are producing some content and you are posting it on the social media. So you're using the technology to produce some content, that is creating some new information. Or even you can take some photo, you're taking some pictures if you go somewhere and you're posting it somewhere, so that is again creating a content. Then communicate is like, yes, you made a video, you made a vlog or you made a reel for Instagram, but how effectively you are communicating that information. For example, if you're making a food vlog, you're making a vlog in a restaurant, so how effectively you are able to tell about that restaurant. Okay, this is the restaurant situated in so and so place, and it offers these dishes and it offers this kind of offers. So how effectively you are able to communicate that information by using the technology and the technical devices, so the digital devices that you have. The next thing, why is digital literacy important? And especially if I talk about use, well, you are literate. Then earlier when we came into this term like literacy, so literacy is where you must be knowing, simply reading and writing. In the digital literacy, we say things, sometimes people think that, okay, I can use a smartphone, I can use an Android phone, or I can use the iPhone, and I'm able to call, I'm able to send images, and able to shoot videos or photos, and it is enough. But if we are living in this digital world, digital literacy means having a mobile or a laptop. So everyone we know that everyone can produce a content. If we have a mobile in hand, anyone can just click some pictures. Anyone can shoot some video and then upload it in the social media. And whatever is going on in my mind, I can just go for it. I can create that content. But uh, before posting anything, you must be knowing like the four things that we discussed, that find, evaluate, create, and communicate. So this has to be thought about very carefully. The students and the adults, they should be knowing like how to filter through the massive amounts of information. Like there is so much of information that is available. Like if you're trying to look up into some kind of topic, like if you want to study about any technology, like suppose the Internet of Things, but you should be knowing like what is fake, especially the news. Sometimes the news that are being circulated on the social media, there are many fake news that are being created. So you should be knowing how to separate facts, how to know what is the correct and what is incorrect information, and only then you have to pass it. And then the students or the youth, they must be educated about the responsibility that creating that how they will should be creating some content, how it should be communicated to the digital platform, to ensure that whatever they are creating or however they are contributing a content, it contains valuable information that is appropriate, and it is also beneficial to those who are reading or viewing it and then sharing and forwarding. So these are some digital key digital literacy skills. So when we talk about digital literacy skills, so this is something which we need to think about it. So digital searching skills, yes, searching some information. When we think that okay, it is very easy, I just go to Chrome and I type something and I have so much of information. But like we talked, it is not just opening up some links, but how to search, how to know what is good, what is bad, what you should search and what you should not. That is also very, very important. Because once you start searching something, nowadays because AI is there, all your activities are being tracked, and once you start searching something, automatically same kind of links will start appearing in front of you. So what you're searching, so how you should be searching for something, that is also you should know very well. Simply going and typing something will not help. You have to be very sensitive to you have to be very informed about what you're searching, from where you're searching. Do not use some random links, do not click some random links which you should be suspicious. That I will be telling in the cybersecurity part also, like you have to then online identity management. Nowadays, it is an era where your online presence should be there. If someone searches you, so your profile should be somewhere, it should be there. And even for the job profiles, when you go, you must have seen that the people ask for your LinkedIn profile. Yeah, not only for jobs, even for like some kind of meeting or anywhere, like you have to meet other people as an or other opportunities. You have to make a new deal in business. So people ask for the LinkedIn profile, they just go through it. In fact, it can be LinkedIn profile, and businesses mostly we try use for that. But even other profiles, if they start searching, they know what kind of person you are, the kind of post you make, the kind of photographs you must be posting, or the kind of content that you must be posting on your social media handle, that tells what kind of person you are, what are your likes, what are your dislikes. So this online identity management or on your online presence, it is very, very important. Then being safe on the internet, that is fully, the cybersecurity awareness, because we can't if the people keep on saying that internet it is not safe, it is there are so many risks involved into that. A few days ago, a few months ago, I can say we had an initiative where the students had to do something on Facebook, but nowadays the youngsters don't use Facebook, and they used to say, "No, man, Facebook is not safe." In fact, it is not just about Facebook, but even the other social media handles. If you are using it, you are not 100% safe. So how safe you can be, it lies on your hand. So you have to be. We can't live without the internet because everything is on the net. Whether it is your classes, any kind of information regarding your classes, or any kind of messages from your teachers, everything is coming on your WhatsApp groups. So living without internet is not possible. But how safe you can be on the internet? This is where you can be. a part of that is a part of a skill for digital literacy. And then of course critical thinking, there you have to if you say about like how to evaluate and how to create, you have to use your brains, you have to do your brainstorming and then decide what kind of content has to be made, what kind of content has to be posted, and what kind of content has to be circulated through the internet. Digital literacy, if we talk about digital using digital literacy in the classroom, yes, these are some kind of methods which you have been using in the classroom to communicate with your teachers. So teachers may be using these methods to communicate with you and also your parents. So obviously there were emailed and there are instant messaging that you will be getting messages either on your message inbox, or you can be getting messages on your WhatsApp or your Telegram. Then video conferencing is there. Video conferencing means the Google Meet or the Zoom that we use sometimes to either conduct meeting, and the other is to have the online classes, or when we are using for the global, the blended learning system. Then the social media platform, yes, social media platforms can also be used because like you're using WhatsApp, right? Similarly, the YouTube. Nowadays, many teachers record their lectures and they put it on YouTube. So that anything, not only her students, but even other students, other people who are using YouTube, other people who are using YouTube can access to their lectures. And moreover, when a teacher posts her or his lecture onto the YouTube, it is always going to be there until and unless the creator or the person who has posted doesn't delete it. So it is always available. So this is how digital literacy is used in the classroom. Then important digital literacy skills the students and the youth must be knowing. The first one is the basic computer skills that you must be knowing. And nowadays, it is really very common that nearly all the students will be knowing how to operate a computer. So the students should know how to operate those digital devices, whether it is computers, laptops, tablets, or the smartphones. And they should be also knowing they should also familiar with the hardware components, like the keyboard, mouse, the webcam, printer, all these devices that you're using. And then the different kind of operating systems that we have, like Microsoft you must be using, or Unix you must be using, or even the common software applications. We have been using this MS Word or PowerPoint. This we use with the MS Word, and if you are using the Google tools, we have Microsoft tools. So all these tools are there, and there are a number of tools that you have. So you should be having a knowledge of all these skills. And then internet navigation and online search abilities. So the students should be able to use the internet, not only using, but you should learn to use it effectively and safely. So you should be having an idea about the web browsers, how to use the search engines, how to find the information, and after finding information, evaluating the search results, and also distinguishing between the reliable and the unreliable sources. Then information literacy. You should know how to analyze the information. In fact, not this information we can say, but the data analysis part. You must have heard the term like data scientist, data analysis, financial analysis, business analysis. So what are all these people doing? They are just collecting some data and they are analyzing the data to give their own interpretations, and this is how the business is working actually. So you must be able to use the information, and you must be able to determine the credibility of the data. And not only this, but the kind of new products that are being manufactured nowadays. This is again where the sentiment analysis, we can say, sentiment analysis is done. For example, a company comes up and the company wants to design a new phone, come up with a new phone. So before launching a new phone, what it does is just have a review of the comments that have been posted by the customer. So if there is a phone, so some maybe thinking, okay, at this price, it is a very good phone. Its camera is good, or its camera is not good, or its memory is low. So the people will be giving comments. So what the companies do is they just analyze those comments that the customers have been giving, and then they try to come up with it. For example, if the customer says that, okay, no, this phone is good, but it is so costly. I think I can be getting. Um, uh, I want to have a phone which can be available at a cheaper price and it can give this facilities. So the company will be saying, it will doing some kind of changes into it, and it will be coming with a phone with a lower cost, or there are more customers who are able to or ready to pay more. They will be coming with a mobile that is that is costly as compared to the earlier one. So this is how different companies and the different industries use the data what we are posting on the internet. Then multimedia creation and digital storytelling for the students is post digital storytelling. This is very, very interesting techniques that are being used by the teachers, and it involves like using various tools and the platforms where the teachers can create presentations, they can create videos and the podcasts, and where the students can use it and enjoy it and enhance their learning. Then the benefits of developing digital literacy skills, that is, of course, improved productivity will be there. Improved productivity, we can say, like if you're using the latest tools, and especially we are using AI, then we have ChatGPT, we have Gemini, and for the people who are into resource side, we have many such AI tools which can help you in not writing the paper, I can say, but some kind of paraphrasing or finding the papers related to your topic. And the students, of course, they are using ChatGPT to create their reports. So there are many such things, and even there are AI tools which can help you creating your presentations, your reports within minutes. And for the students, I know ChatGPT is their favorite tool. Though I don't recommend using it every time, but you can choose how to use this AI-based tools wisely so that they don't impact your creativity. You should be using all these tools, but uh, you should be able to decide, how to select your tools. Then increased employability is there. Now the people are fearing that because AI is there, the people are going to lose their jobs. So this is somewhere not true. What we have to do is, okay, we are using the AI based tools for creating our presentations, for creating our reports and all that. But why don't you try to learn the technology? Why don't you try to learn the software, especially like if you go for learning .php or the Java or Python, in fact, in due course of time, you can be the one who can develop some AI tools. Especially, there are so many careers that are going on in the field of web development and app development. So instead of relying on this digital tools, we can say you can embrace this technology to become a creator of these tools, and with this, you will be having more chances of getting employed, because nowadays the companies need people who can make these tools for them, not only the ones those who can use these tools. Yes, we have to use those tools, but in fact we have to become the creators of these tools. So if you are interested somewhere in using the software and using this tool, so become a creator, develop new apps, develop new applications. So this is going to help a lot. Then enhanced communication and collaboration. Um, and I think this doesn't need to be explained very much. We know that we have uh, video calling. Video calling. There are many, so like WhatsApp. we can be having video calling, and it doesn't matter where we are, on which part of the world we are. We can just communicate with anyone at any time. And however, even the Google Meet or the Zoom, you can just communicate with anyone. So it is enhanced communication and collaboration, because these are some platforms which have actually helped global. When we talk of globalization, this global level collaboration is going on, where you can connect, whether it is for studies, whether it is for any kind of business. You can, there are many online courses that are available, and you can offer an online course from any university. It does not matter which country you're living in. For an online course, you can just go for a course from any university. That is possible. And this empowerment and self-expression, obviously, if you are able to learn more, if you're able to collaborate more, then it leads to empowerment, and you are able to express your views. And of course, access to wealth of information and resources. So there is a lot of information, there are many resources. You just think of a topic, and especially if you're interested in research, you just type something, you just think something, and you can go on searching and go on collecting the information, and use this information to develop new content and new information. But that is how the world is really running fast, because now we are in a stage where anyone, anytime, at any place, you can just get connected to. But yes, when we talk about the digital literacy skills, we need to overcome the challenges. First is understanding the importance of digital literacy. That is, I said at the very beginning, because we think that only handling a phone or laptop is digital literacy, but there are so many tools, so many applications, so many software that you need to learn. That will be actually how you will be utilizing digital literacy for the benefit of yourself, and also for the society as well, and the nation as well. Then limited access to technology and internet. So in some parts of the world, uh, they are not able to have the access to the internet itself. They don't have mobiles, they don't have laptops where they can be using. There in remote areas or the rural areas, they're not able to access the internet. So this somewhere becomes a barrier, and though you know many people are trying to overcome it, but this still remains a challenge. Then third is lack of technological confidence. Now, this lack of technological confidence, I can say that people are somewhat reluctant to use the technology, or they're hesitant to use this technology. But they think that, okay, if I try to do this, and they are not so confident about it. And in this, even there is even some kind of gender bias or something. Sometimes it goes where it is thought that women are prominent, or women should not be learning about technology. Women should not be using this tool. So there is a game and dilemma sometimes that people are hesitant to embrace the technology which is available. Then information overload and digital literacy gap, it is there because the younger generation, they are very much used to it. They are very proficient in using all these digital literacy tools. But the generation, the other generation, we can say, or the elders or the teachers, the parents, it's that they are not able to understand, because they are not able to understand. So it will be like, okay, what is this web development? How will you make a career into it? What is this app development? Why are you learning this? Why don't you learn that? So this is there. And that lack of digital literacy integration in education. So yes, this is there. Digital literacy should be made a part of curriculum. So in some parts of the world it is there, but overall, if we see, it is still lacking. So let's come to our other part. Now, what we have discussed is how we are using the different kind of tools. But one thing, well, you can see cybersecurity, where we want that the individuals and the organizations reduce the risk of cyber attack. Now, in very simple sentence, I can say, once you get connected to the internet, that is the cyberspace. You're getting connected to cyberspace, and you never know how wide is that network. So how you're going to get attacked, you never know. So we should be knowing about it. Like when you are using the internet, yes, we know very well. I can't live with the mobile. I can't live without my social media apps. When I'm using this, not only this, the online shopping that you do, the online games that you play, online banking you are doing. In India, if you see, we say that okay, we are going cashless. We carry very less cash with us. We have the UPI has. We just go and okay, we ask for okay, this is for 100 or this cost 200. We just pay it either through the debit cards, credit cards, or the UPI apps. So all this with all the kind of this devices or the apps that you're using where you are connecting to the internet, you never know how much personal information you are sharing. And especially the Android mobiles nowadays, when we use, we know that we have a Gmail ID, and the same Gmail ID is used for downloading all the application. Next time when you download any application on your phone, on Android phone especially, you just see there is a warning which says that this app will have an access to your contacts, your photos, and this and that. And if you don't click on yes, you won't be able to download that app. So you are actually exposing all your information. The growing of importance of cybersecurity education, because as the technology is developing, similarly the methods of cyber threats and attacks are also increasing. It is somewhere like if there is a house, and to avoid thieves or robbery, they decided okay, I'm using a lock. But similarly, the thieves or the robbers, they start thinking of some another method to get into that house. We close one door and they uh, try to devise another method to do the robbery or for the theft. Similarly, the cyber attackers that are sitting, every time they're thinking of some new method to have an access to our mobile, to have an access to our laptop. And the students or the youth or the teenagers or the adolescents that you call, they are very much at risk. In fact, increasingly at risk of falling victim to the various online dangers, including identity theft, cyberbullying, phishing scams, malware infections, and there are many such, this people fall victim to, especially due to the children or due to the youth, and they even don't know that they are a victim to such a. So if we have proper cybersecurity education, students may, they will be more aware and they will not get involved in risky online behaviors. So here there is a small graph like the most prevalent forms of cybercrime. So they share. Now this is research, or we can say a survey being done by Statista, which says that non-payment, non-delivery. Uh, this is non-payment or non-delivery. That's 41.6. It shows, and then phishing scams that are again very great. In 2022, there were largest number of phishing scams, that is 53.2. Then personal data breach, it was 10.4%. Identity theft 5%, and then extortion is also increasing. Then tech support, investment frauds. This is going on at uh, a large scale. In 2017, the non-payment or the non-delivery method, that was 41.6. Means this was non-payment or the non-delivery method, that is which is um, going on at the online shopping methods, you see, or where we are paying. So this has going on was going on a very large scale. So the growth of cybercrime cost in
Excuse
2000.
me, Doctor. Dr. Anjum, can
Yeah,
I interrupt? Check. Can we go
yeah,
back to the earlier slide before? Yeah. Can we go back to the
yeah,
earlier slide? Yes.
yeah.
So, because I don't want to wait till the end and people might not be able to see what I'm talking about. You see, like here we have two charts here showing that the rate, okay, the cybercrime. So here, if you see on 2022, the there is an increase, tremendous increase in
The
the
personal
phishing.
data breach.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then personal data is like a 10.4 only, which is
Uh,
which
the
has reduced by,
phishing scams has increased. Personal data breaches 10.4.
yeah,
Phishing scams is
yeah.
53.2.
So the phishing scams. Phishing scams. Can you explain briefly to our audience so that
Yeah,
they will know?
it is very simple. Like, we get an email,
Ah, okay.
and we simply click into that. And in that email, again, there will be some kind of email, like one which is very popular. They will get it like, okay, like if the person is sending an email to me, it will tell like, okay, Dr. Anjum and so living in from this country. I have this much huge amount of money with me, and now I have decided that
Ah,
I will be having a partnership with you. Such kind of messages are there. And there are again like some kind of one more example I can give. Like even I got a message one day, like
ah,
your ATM card has been blocked, your debit card has been blocked due to due to because you did not do the KYC, and in
yeah.
that a bank's name was mentioned. So for a
Mm,
second I was shocked, like how did it happen? Then I read the message once again. Actually, I never had an account in that bank. So how my debit card would block? But the people, they get panicked whenever they see such an information, such a message. They get panicked. Oh my God, my account has been blocked, my account has been freezed. So the people just get panicked. The other kind, one more like for that you didn't pay the electricity bill, so we will disconnect your electricity. Such kind of messages are there. The people don't think for this. All kind of scams are existing.
yes, yes. There are many others. Thank you for
Yeah,
explaining. Yeah, then we can carry on. We can carry on. Because now and then maybe I ask these questions, the audience and
yeah,
myself, so we can get to know it immediately. Otherwise, we'll forget. Okay, thank you, dear. Please carry on.
yeah. So this is the growth of cybercrime cost we can say. Due to the cybercrime, this is like in 2015, and this is $3 trillion, and 2025, in a gap of 10 years, it is $10.5 trillion, which is three times. Now, cybercrime costs. So here, how the people are losing money, but this the cyber attackers are actually earning this much amount of. So this is how we are getting benefited, and we are getting benefited only because we people are not aware. Then cyberbullying, this is another data where nearly 43% of the kids have been bullied online, and one in four has had it happen more than once. Then 70% of the students have reported they're seeing frequently bullying online. 80% of the teens use a cell phone regularly, making it the most common medium. And 68% of the teens agree that cyberbullying is a serious problem. 90% of the teenagers have seen social media bullying, say they have ignored it, and 84% have seen others tell cyberbullies to stop. So, and if we talk about the girls again, the girls are about twice as likely as boys to be victims, and bullying victims are 2 to 9 times likely to consider to be committing suicide. So, this is again a very serious thing. The youth and the students or the teenagers should be thinking about it. So the risk, if you see, so it is posing significant risks to the students' personal and the academic lives. And cyberbullying has become a prevalent issue It is causing emotional distress. It is not just causing loss of money or the financial losses, but emotional distress that the youngsters are facing. And it is leading to tragic consequences. Sometimes they might try to harm themselves, or they may even commit suicide sometimes when they get distress. Okay, they have lost something, they have caused a financial loss to the parents, they just commit suicide. And moreover, the students' personal information, such as the social security numbers, financial details, that can be stolen because we are using internet banking, we are using the mobile apps and all that. So, or even this financial information is being floated on the internet. We are doing online shopping, and when we do the online shopping, we are loading our bank details or bank details into it. So, with this, yes, fraudulent activities will go on. Additionally, malware infections can result in the loss of important academic data. Now, you must have seen, and this I can tell that somewhere you must have heard like the system of a company got crashed or it got hacked. So when it gets crashed or it gets hacked, then the information gets lost from there. So it has to be tackled very carefully. Then the role of schools in providing cybersecurity education, yes, schools, colleges, universities, they have a very critical role or an important role in safeguarding the students from cyber threats by providing cybersecurity education. And they should include cybersecurity education into the curriculum. They can have some chapters, they can have some lectures, and they can teach the students how to be safe online, because we know that we can't be living without this technology, we can't be living without the internet, but we should know how to be safe being online. Then educating students about cybersecurity, it not only empowers them to protect themselves, but also creates a culture of digital responsibility within the school community. And then the schools should provide resources and support for the students who need assistance with their academic workload. And the students may also get help from their teachers to navigate challenging assignments and ensure the success in their tasks. Like, for example, they have to do an assignment with the help of the software. Then benefits will be there, like firstly, the youngsters and the students, though they are using this the internet, but they are not aware about how a small mistake by them by using the internet can cause a big damage, not only to them but to even to their whole family. They are not aware about the cyber threats. So if the students are aware of this, obviously they can be safe. Then cyber security education, it will promote critical thinking, it will promote problem solving skills, because the students will help to know about the risk, they will be able to analyze it, and with the help of that they will be making better decisions. And moreover, by understanding the consequences of their online actions, like if because they are being told that you should not be clicking on any link, any random link that you must have received on either on your email or as a WhatsApp message. So if they understand that this being ignorant or being very lethargic while during this online actions, they can be facing severe consequences. So the students will develop a sense of ethical responsibility and digital citizenship. When they will understand the consequences of this, they will try that they are not getting affected and even others are not getting affected due to it. Then yes, incorporating cybersecurity. So the schools or the universities to ensure that the students receive consistent and comprehensive education on the online safety. The schools should include the cybersecurity topics into various subjects, and every time to time. And also there should be one more thing. There should be even counseling for the students, because this cyberbullying, and this is where the students, mostly the students or the youngsters, are victims to it. So how to come out of it, that is also very very important. So that kind of help is also needed. Then strategies for promoting cybersecurity awareness, it can be implemented at various levels. One effective approach is through interactive workshops, seminars, where the cybersecurity experts can educate the students, and not just telling, but telling them the case studies, especially the latest cyber threats. and providing tactical tips to staying safe online. And they can be also and only not only the lectures, but there should be some small competitions where they can use their brains. In fact, if there is a painting competition, there will be some speech competition, debate, quiz. So will be needed where the students will engage themselves. They will try to find more about it, and it will foster a sense of healthy competition by reducing cybersecurity risk. And resources tools. There are numerous resources and tools available to support cybersecurity education in schools. Online platforms are there that can provide interactive courses and tutorials on cybersecurity. The schools can collaborate with the local cybersecurity organization. There can be more educational games and simulation can be used to make cybersecurity more enjoyable for the students. And of course, when we talk about students, when we talk about youth, that is not possible with the involvement of the parents. The parents have a very important role to play into it and to ensure that online safety of their children. So they should be participating in the cybersecurity education.
The audience, I think Dr. Anjum got disconnected. Let's see her. I think she should be finishing soon. Yeah, she's back. Yes.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah,
Yeah, it's okay.
please.
However, it was just the last slide, I think.
Yeah, yeah, I know you're finishing.
Yeah, it was just the last slide. So, yes, the parents' involvement is very, very important, and there should be open communication between the parents and the children, so that they can discuss. There can be open discussion about what are the risk or potential risk online and the importance of privacy protection. Then the next thing is the cyber security education. This can be turned into career opportunities because learning about the cyber threats. So it is very important because the demand. Because as the cyber security risks are increasing or the threats and attacks are increasing, similarly the demand for cyber security professional is increasing. And once the students have a solid foundation in cyber security education, they can be having a good job that can be, give a good job market for the students. And moreover, when they involve into cybersecurity and digital literacy, so critical thinking, problem solving, ethical decision making, this are all this all are all automatically they learn all this, and so it will be very helpful for them, not only for the careers in cybersecurity but also others. So for the conclusion, I can just I would like to say that as the technology continues to advance, the need for cybersecurity awareness and the digital literacy for students will become increasingly critical. The students must take an active role in providing, the schools must take an active role in providing comprehensive education on these areas to equip the students with the knowledge and the skills necessary to navigate the digital world. And by incorporating cybersecurity and digital literacy into the curriculum, promoting awareness among the students, involving parents, providing resources into the schools can empower students to protect themselves online and pave the way for a secure and successful future. So
Yes.
thank you very much.
Yes,
That's all I
wonderful,
had.
wonderful. Very, very, very clearly presented, very detailed, and very insightful session today. Dr. Anjum, just a chat, a short chat with you, because you see,
I'm unable to hear you.
oh, yeah, yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you. Very insightful and session, and very clearly presented. And your slides are very well defined, and I think it's very easy for our audience to understand what you're trying to talk about. And before we close, I would like to just congratulate you and just a small chat with you. You see, the most common scams as we see is money and sex scam. So we must know the scammers, the hackers. This is the first awareness I think we have to create for them. You know, like my mom always tell me, don't be friend with strangers. Okay, did this seed which my mom sowed into me, I'm very careful. Yet I was challenged along the way. So after so many years, so parents have to sow good seed into the children. Talk to them, tell them, all this you are doing, you don't simply
Yes.
go and log in there, log in here, and get yourself into trouble. You see, in case you have any problems, come back, please tell me what is happening. you know don't keep it to yourself and run into any problem. I'm always here for you. You see, that is one thing. Another thing is that you see, like these hackers, scammers, they know what you like, how you can be attracted. They study. I tell you, they are not stupid people. They are very intelligent. You know why? But in a crooked way. Okay, they are crooks. Crooks are not stupid. You must know how to cheat people, how to seduce people, persuade people. So they are very skillful. No, they are not ordinary people. So why open yourself for all this? Why get involved? You see, a lot of people nowadays, not only the young ones, we know that we always say the young ones, they want fast money, that and this. But we are hearing that the older ones, the one retired, they lost tons of money in love scam, you know, and all that. Why? Because most of the time, if you ask me, I don't feel pity for them. You know why? Because they ask for it. Why are you so greedy? You want money? You work for it. You deal with people whom you know. You see, because I've seen many, even in Facebooks also. Early days, I don't like Facebook much, but early days when I was there, I see, wow, I thought, okay, the person is a professional. So if you don't know them and you chat with them, slowly you find out that they're very dangerous people, scammers. So since then, I'm very even more careful. But I'm matured enough to stop. But how about the young children, students? They might be tempted. And again, they photographs. They seduce these young girls. Even men are seduced by many women on sex scam. So why go for all this silly stuff, right? Deal with real people. Don't get attracted to things on social media. When you receive links on handphone, on your messenger, all that, just ignore them or just block them. I immediately block. If you see their postings and all that is too good to be real. Normally you see rich people, they don't show off what they have on social media. So when you see somebody showing off a lot their richness on social media, 99% they are scammers, or this is not true. So this kind of awareness, simple thing, we got to make the children think. So as what Dr. Anjum, you mentioned just now, we have to, the teachers have to give them awareness, talk to them. Don't make it too academic. They will not be interested because they're tired of studying in school. So many subjects. We make it like a chatting session, like magazines, we have to have school magazines where they can have light sessions, not too heavy for them. Then I think the children will be more interested. Tell them first what the benefit can come later. They will learn very fast. But what are the dangers? Do you agree with it, Dr. Anjum? Please share.
Yes, we have to be, being careful, being safe online. That thing is very, very important. And especially when I talk to the students in class or anywhere, when we talk about this topic, we tell them one very important thing, that what you post is in your hand. Like it's
Yeah,
okay. Like if you are with someone, you are with your friends. It doesn't matter what kind of photos you want to click, but you must be
yes.
very sensible about what you are posting,
Good thing. Yes,
what you are
yes.
posting on the social media, what you are forwarding to your friends. For that, you have to be very sensible. You have to decide on that. Otherwise,
Yeah, that's
sometimes
how
you
people
post
judge you.
anything.
That's how people judge you. Like for my posting, a lot of time I like these quotes and all that. Like me, I'm a public figure, I involved in many social work and all. So when I see a lot of things happening, sometimes some quotes are very interesting. It's not for me or what is happening. What is happening in my life, I
Yeah.
won't post. But generally, what is good for people, good for me, good for people, just to alert and all that. So again, we cannot simply judge by what you say. What you post on the Facebook speaks a lot about you, and who are your
Yes.
friends on the Facebook as well. Your
Everything.
friends on Facebook, everything.
Yeah, I can
Yes,
tell you an example. Like for
exactly.
example, see, on the Facebook, suppose on the Facebook you or even on the WhatsApp or Instagram, what the people
Yeah.
we have a photo as our DP there. We have a
Yes.
profile pic.
Hmm.
So how a scammer will use it? Now your profile pic is already there, and not
Yeah.
only profile pic, you must have posted many other pics. Like I went there, I went there. I'm with my friends. I'm at a wedding and all that. You have posted your
Uh-huh.
pics a lot. So pics, which is already there. Then suppose there is something like it's your birthday. Now the second
Yeah.
thing what the person requires is your birthday. So now it is like a trend that when it is your birthday, you will put that someone post a message, the first message is there, and you put it on the status, and then the people start following it, and they keep on posting it. Okay, this person has sent a message, this person has created this video for me. So you are giving your information. Okay, this is my birthday. Sometimes you're giving your full date of birth to that person. The third
Hmm.
is your mobile, your
Yeah.
cell number or your mobile number. So when you are making any social media account, you have to be very careful about the settings. Sometimes the people are not careful about the settings, and your contact number is freely available. You just click on the like about the person, something on that link. You will easily finding their mobile number. You will easily finding their email ID on it. So you are exposing your personal information. So in that, when you're using it, you should know about the privacy settings, like the information that you have uploaded, who can see it, how they can see it. So there, you can be using it. Like nowadays, you have the profile when you create, you have an option of public and private. So there, yeah, you should be careful. Like if you're a public figure, if it is like some star and all, okay, they can let them have a public profile. But common people, it is better that we have a private profile so that only the friends, those who are connected to us, will
Yes.
be able to see our post. Not everyone, just randomly, not
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah, lock your profile, lock your profile. Like me, if you ask me, I got no choice. We are doing a lot of social things, so no choice. We have to make it public. But if you ask me, it's better if you're just a normal user, just lock your profile and make sure that, even male or female, we have to be very careful who we are friending. But if you ask me, the best way, the safest way is go and join some clubs where you are living, like Toastmasters Club. You can meet professionals, educated people.
Yes,
Even then, you
that's
got to
what.
be careful, but it's still okay. You meet this, go out and meet people. Don't always sit online like a couch potato, and then you like sitting there whole day. You're going to, it really will affect your health. You see, I don't know how people can sit before the laptop hours doing other things, like work, we can't help it. Even that, we must know how to, relax in between. But I think the best thing, go enroll yourself in some swimming club, like golf club, some ladies club, these Toastmasters. You go there, you're just mingling with people, as well as you are also learning something. You are networking, you see, and you see the people, although they are new people, you see them face to face. They have friends, you can know about them. right? And when you interact with people, you will know roughly what type of person they are, although not the first time, but after some time you will know about them. It's much more safe. I'm not telling it's 100% safe, not like those days. It's not 100% safe. There's no 100% safety. Okay,
Yes.
nobody is your friend forever. Very few. Okay, so go out, you do some activity which is good for your mental health. Why sitting there befriending people and talk nonsense, unnecessary things on the, online, and wasting your time and putting yourself at a high risk? You see, because you may say, oh, I know how to take care of yourself. But let me tell you, I have come across, they're very persuasive. They behave like professionals, you know. So I was thinking, oh my God, what will happen to the young ones? You know, you see, so you have to take care of yourself. If,
Yes,
you see, like normally when the parents tell the children, they won't listen. They think parents are outdated. They don't know. They don't understand, and they are very advanced nowadays. Is what the young people think. You see, totally different than those days. I'm not telling there's no disobedient children before, but I always see myself. Sometimes I see myself with the younger ones in my family. I said, wow, I was so different. When my mom says certain thing, my dad says certain things. Oh, okay, I'll think about it, and I make sure that I understand. If I don't understand, I ask them, why are you saying this? But nowadays, no, whatever the parents say, the children don't listen. Oh, you're outdated, you
yeah,
don't know
they don't
anything.
listen.
Yeah, once they have grown up, and parents also, once they have grown up, the children have grown up 13, 14, they cut down on spending time with them. They don't, yeah, they don't talk to them freely. You know, they don't want to get involved with their private life. Of course, they're too young to have something private with parents, right? Too young, 12, 13, 14. They're too young to have private life. Okay, even handphones, the parents has the right to see. Okay, there's
Yeah.
no such thing as no manners, no professionalism, all this. No. Parents have right to see the handphones of the children, access to handphones of the children for their safety, and they have the right, absolute right. Okay, I don't think there's any law. Are you aware? Is there any law saying that the parents cannot see the children's or have get access to children's handphone? No, right? You see, so maybe a later part of life that is different. But as long as you are a minor, then I think your parents
Yes.
has right to
Yeah.
access to
Parents
your.
should listen.
Yeah, should, because for your safety. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Anjum. Great session today. And you are the first one for this year. Happy that we can come back again, and our audience, our global audience, will benefit a lot from our professional masterclass. Thank you. Thank you, dear audience, for your support and your good comments. We'll meet again in next week. We are having a short break, and we'll be back again the week after, hopefully. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.